Hello everyone, I will be continuing my 2024 planner setup. Tombow dual brush pen, glue stick, and a stencil from Daiso. So these are the tools that I am going to use for this setup session. The first thing I am going to work on is the dream board for 2024. I printed and cut out pictures that I wanted to use for this page. I was thinking of drawing it, but I didn't have time for it and the energy because I wasn't feeling well lately. I wanted to do this quote in calligraphy format to make it beautiful, but I decided to use a simple font that I am already familiar with, so not to stress myself too much. This quote will remind and motivate me throughout the year of 2024. So here are the pictures I have cut it out in advance. The first item is the house. So we target to finish the house renovation by February. So I am going to base the most priority on the top section. Next is the health of my family. We had our flu vaccine recently, and I am hoping that it will strengthen our immune system for the next year. I am kind of worried to go out now because of the walking pneumonia cases that I heard recently. Next is my mental health. Learning how to have self care. I know it can be difficult to prioritize yourself, especially if you have a toddler, but this is something I need to remind myself time to time. This also applies to my husband as well. He really needs to take a break time to time. So, this picture is for the work environment. I really do hope that our working schedule will be in hybrid mode again. So I am going to put it here to attract that energy. Next is a YouTube icon. I guess there's no need to explain this one, but you can click subscribe to support my channel and make my dream come true. This coffee picture is one of my big dream. I don't expect to happen in 2024, but someday I want to have a coffee shop that serves Filipino food and at the same time sells stationery goods. Lastly, the Lazada icon. This year I was able to set up my Lazada account, but I am not that active yet. I was only able to sell one item so far, but I hope in 2024 I can sell more goods and be active on my account. Now I'm going to write 2024 on one of the spaces. Let me just tap on the pictures. I hope that glue will last and the picture will not fall off. Oh, these pages are for my future log, which I set up last time. So if you're interested, you can check out the videos. Basically, these pages will contain the upcoming appointments and events, not only personal items but work items as well. I am planning that for personal items on the left side, while for the right side is the work related items. Next item that I am going to work on is the expense tracker. I already penciled it to minimize errors. Let's put here the title. Nothing fancy, Just a simple font. I'll be using Daiso stencil instead of Hobonichi since it is longer, and I'll be putting long lines for my expense table. The first column is the expense items and the rest is for January to March month. On the next page is the April to June, the total. So this page just covers the first half of the year. I hope that I'll be able to track and monitor our finances better in 2024. I just need to be mindful about it and make it a habit to track daily expenses. This year was really challenging financially with the house renovation and all. Hope that 2024 will be a good year for us. I also want to do mindful spending so that I will spend wisely on items. I plan to closely monitor as well discounts and promotions available. I used to do this, but since I had a new baby, I kind of stopped doing it, and I want to start doing it again. Everything now is so expensive. I also need to reduce down expenses for eating out at the restaurant, and I really need to control myself because I love to eat. Hopefully this first page will give me a view of my expenses and shows me which items this needs to be reduced and apply that rule for the remaining months. My only problem with my expense tracker is that it is on monthly basis, and since I didn't purchase Hobonichi Cousin or a take a note planner for this 2024, I have not figured it out where to track the daily expenses, which will eventually be converted or combined into these pages. For 2024, I might be tracking the daily expenses into Excel spreadsheet. Anyway, that might be a good idea since I am on my laptop almost every day. I am also interested how others do their expense tracker, so please let me know in the comment section. So on this page, I'll be leaving a total column to show how much I have spent for the first half of the year. The column is a little bit wider than the rest. Now I am going to list down the usual expense items. I try my best to put those that in fixed amount that I spend every month, such as insurance, internet fees, etc. So I left some spaces on the bottom for unplanned expenses if there are any for that particular month. Now let's turn the page to work on the remaining months. One of the items missing on this tracker is that the income components to check if I am able to save some money every month. I still have some spaces on the bottom, so maybe I will use that portion, but I am still thinking about it. Now I am going to put the color labels so it will be quicker to find these pages. For this year, I didn't purchase any lab stickers from Hobonichi, although they are useful, but it gets removed or some portion gets tear apart eventually, so I decided for not to purchase for 2024. I am using a color coding label that it can easily replaced if it gets removed or damaged. Also, this one is not a paper type, so I don't think it will be damaged very easily. I I guess the dilemma with this labeling system is that it is hard to guess the spaces I should have between the labels. Also, how long it should be out from the paper. I don't want to be out too much from the paper, and I want minimal spaces as much as possible between the two labels. As you can see, I am having a hard time finding the right place and keeps on readjusting the label stickers. I am almost done, and I hope you all enjoyed watching my video. Please put a heart in the comment section so that I will know you watch up to this point. Thanks for watching. Bye.